David, you got to look back to 2021. That's when this law went into effect that put these restrictions on law enforcement for how and when they could do police pursuits in cars. The goal was to keep people safe, but we're now hearing from city leaders from across the state who's saying this law has failed their community. This is the first line from a letter signed by more than 200 leaders who represent 100 different Washington cities. Since 2021, police could only chase suspects in a car if they had probable cause, meaning they had evidence someone committed a crime. This new proposal gives back the authority to officers to chase with reasonable suspicion, meaning the belief someone committed a crime. On Thursday, a small group of lawmakers moved this proposal forward.
And all one has to do is see with your eyes and look around at what it is that's going on. And my fear is that we are creating a double standard right now.
Under these new changes, officers can chase suspects for all domestic violence assaults and all vehicular assaults, as well as violent offenses, sex offenses, and DUIs, which is already on the books.
So I think that is the right approach. We've learned some things since the bill originally passed, so I'm open to those ideas. But obviously I can't sign a bill that doesn't get to my desk. So I hope legislators will continue to discuss that. I hope some bill can get to my desk.
But while these changes to pursuit laws are moving forward with an 8-to-1 vote, some of the yeas still had concerns about people's safety, while the lone no vote said this legislation was more about public pressure than doing the right thing.
I worry that there are going to be lives lost over this, even in just this 2-year period, and I really urge folks to vote no.
David, so you're talking about some of those changes that this proposal saw. One of the biggest changes would be a 2-year limit if it passes. That would give lawmakers the chance to look at some data and possibly make even more changes. Now, it is still early on in the process. This has to go through the full House as well as it would go through the full Senate. We will keep you up to date as this bill moves forward. Reporting live in Olympia, I'm AJ Janavel for Fox 13 News.